Number one was about who do you listening to. Number two is teachability index. Now you gotta now if you found that particular person who you're gonna listen to, the next step you need to do, what is it? How you have to have stability index, which means you have to be willing to learn as number one. Since you list since number in the next step, the first step, you decided to listen as good. But then the second step, you need to decide to willing to learn. Because I can listen to you guys. I mean, I can listen to anybody. But if I'm not willing to learn, nothing I will get. Okay? Decide to who you're gonna listen to. Now go find somebody you're gonna listen to based on the worthy goal you're looking for. Like for now, my goal was making $10,000 per month. Now when I reach there, actually when I say Mr. Lee, when I say that you have to be clear, I meant that, or even when I was creating my goal, it's usually when I create my goal, that was 19 years old, 19 years old. I had to write my index card in my wallet, or have to have some. Now I say this that because I don't teach people that I don't do. Because you can see here, I have this in my wallet. Okay, I have this here, this card here. It says my name is there and everything. My goal that at that time was making $10,000 per month. So I said, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am making $10,000 per month. I was creating it in my mind. But I have to be visual. I have to put the way I can see it every single time. Okay. Because if it's not clear in my mind, I have to see it also. Visualization. I have to see it. Okay. Also on my table, I had to write. Now, there's no such a thing that $10. Have you ever seen one bill that contains $10,000? No? Have you ever done that? No, because I did it. I made my own $10,000 on bill. I'm kissing this. See this? I got $10,000. I added another zeros. Okay, I had to see it. Hey, because my mind need to see this $10,000 per month. That's my target back then. I need to make $10,000 per month. So I made $10. I formed it $10,000 per month. I need to see it. It has to be clear in my mind. I have to see it also. Because if it's clear in your mind, if you can see it in your mind, you can touch it. So I have to see it every single time here. So I did it. You can see here. Okay. I have the index cards. I wrote it that time in my pocket. I have to, because I was obsessed to what I want. Now it doesn't matter which country you're living in, okay? Have teachability index. You have to be able to willing to learn. That's number two. Willing to learn. Nextly, you have to be willing to change. Hey, now most people, let me say this. I always tell this in my organization. You guys may listen to me, may do what, but if you're not willing to change, nothing will change. Because life don't change by chance. Life change by change. Okay? That's how it is. Because life don't just change like that. If you don't change what you are doing, because I always say that if you don't change what you are doing, you're gonna be getting every single results you are getting. So when I learned that, I was working back then. I was working. I think $200. I think every no $300. $300. I think every week part time. So then they told me that if you don't change what you are doing, you will be getting the same results over and over. So that means that if I didn't change, nothing could have changed. That means it have to be with me. I have to change. That's why I tell these people that hey, the game has changed. Okay, our parents been working for over and over the traditional one, but the game has changed completely. Now people can order food online. Now people can order Now this is crazy. This is crazy. Let me say this. It's pissing me off. People are willing to put their bank account, their bank card in the app to buy one shoe. They are trusting the platforms, but they are not willing to. They are ordering food online. They're ordering anything online, but they're not willing to make money online. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's they're ordering every. They're putting their bank account in their thing. They are not worried that hey, they may take the whole money and thing, but they're comfortable with it. But they're not willing to make things online. If you can spend the money online, you can make money online. Okay, the game has changed completely. It has changed. We're no longer living in 1900s. Okay, where our parents used to say, "Go to school, go." That we no longer live there. Okay, so be willing to change. You have to have teachability index, willing to change, willing to learn. Because if you're not willing, you can willing to listen, you can willing to learn. But if you're not willing to lead to change, nothing will change. Nothing. Today you can decide, hey, you're gonna listen to me. That's amazing. Today you can decide that hey, you're gonna learn from me. That's amazing. But if you're not willing to change, nothing will change. Now you can't do number one. I mean, you now this is in order. You can't jump. You can't do number two and jump number one. You see that? So it's step by step. Find who you're gonna listen to. Be willing to listen. Be willing to learn. Be willing to change. And it's like my organization right now, my team. I tell them if you listen to here, thank you so much. Be there. You're my guest. I'm telling you, I always say this. I always say this. If you're not willing to change, I'm not gonna come in your inbox, then do the work for you, or put money in your account for no work you have done. Nothing will happen. It's never happen. If you're not willing to change, nothing will change. Because I changed to be where I am at the moment. Now most people be like, "Oh, I'm a lion." Most people be like, "Oh, I'm an eagle." But if you're not willing to do what the eagle does, nothing will do. Nothing will happen. If you're willing to be like whoever you admire, and you're not willing to go in the process he passed through to reach there, you're not gonna be him. You're not gonna even be a quarter of him or her. You are muted, I think. So that's that's why I changed. I was willing to do my work to people who was training me. From that day on, I changed. It's the picture that you're seeing right now. I was quiet. I couldn't talk, but I did it. I did it. Yeah, I did it, man. And anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. You gotta have that two steps. Number one, who are you listening to? Number two, because I was listening to my friends. They were so blocked. Myself, I was so blocked. I couldn't make anything. I had an ego. I couldn't want to learn from anybody, to a stranger. But they said only the information is all matters. So be willing to change, be willing to learn, and find who you are listening to based on what you are lacking. And do that. I always tell my people that hey, when you ever reach where I am, as a mentor, if you call me your mentor, if you ever reach where I am to my level, since I brought you to my level, find somebody else who's better than me. Listen to him. That's what
Right.
does. Because that means if I reached to me the level where I am, I can't push you better than where I am. Where because I can't push you further because I'm still in
True.
that level. Find somebody who is better than you, better than me to push you up again. Okay, that's it. That's how it works. That's how finding mentor, a guide. Yeah, man. That's a
Mm,
two steps. I have told you so far.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's really. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Mm.
Yeah, that's very interesting and amazing overview. Sharing these skills that you've used to advance your life. and continuously. So I thank you so much for your ability to make them simpler and easier to understand. The question was what in the question that you were answering was in, well, 1 to 2 ways that you have for us as the steps to success. And that's amazing, man. That's amazing how you've explained them. You started by talking about the humility, actually knowing that one is not enough for themselves, and
Sure.
knowing that you can get what you want if you can go and seek for it to people who have it, and going with the will of understanding and put it to practicing, and put it to practice, but also knowing what kind of people you can surround yourself with.
That's
um,
true.
they say that birds of the same feathers flock together. You cannot surround yourself with negative people and not be one of them, you know. So yeah, that was very clear. And also you talked about the the teachability index, where you say that you've got to put in practice and also be willing to share, and also to change.
That's true.
And you say that the key to a better future is us, but we cannot do what we need to get to if we're still using the same ways that we have been using. Because if we do the thing the way we've been doing, we're going to keep getting the same results that we've been getting, and which is not going to take us to anywhere besides where we were. And if there's no movement, no improvement, no promotion, it means the bank is not going to fatten. It's going to still be the same as it was. And
That's true.
what you talk about quite always, we should tell your team about the 3 B's. And you say that whatever you do has to increase your brain, your banking, and what's the next?
That's the bank. The 3 B's. The bank has to build your bank, has to build your brand, and has
And
to
your
build your
business.
business.
Yeah.
That's the three things. That
Yeah.
hey, guess what? If you came in my inbox, if you do something, and this is true, because I tell my team knows that. Hey, just know, do your whatever you do, but make sure that that now. Guess what? They print money, but they don't print time. Time is moving every single time. They print money, but they don't print time. So time is so every minute I spend is worth it. That means I gotta spend something building my brand, building my business, and building my bank. Those are three things we need to be keeping or building everywhere, everybody. So my team
True.
have to do that. Yeah,
Yeah, and also thank you so much. I've been taking notes on what you've been saying because I can't trust my brain on the wisdom that you're sharing. I've got to put it down so I can look at it. As you said that you had to visualize on this journey to making
that's true.
$10,000, as you demonstrated. You had a
Hmm.
card that you put in your wallet, because
Yeah,
as human beings, we love money, so you put the thing in a wallet where you're gonna keep looking at.
at
You know,
least.
so
Hmm.
so
Yeah,
yeah, which kind of shows the serious and the hunger that you had on this journey of becoming a 10,000 millionaire. I can
mm,
call it that in my in
yeah,
my
yeah,
perspective, you know. So yeah,
yeah.
you had to write it down where you can see where when you reach on that point, you say that you have to see it in your mind. If you can look up, you can get up. If you
Hmm.
can see it, and you also say that if you can see it with your hands, then you can, I mean, if you can see it with your mind, you can touch it with your hands.
That's true.
So yeah, you have to like build the muscle in your brain, and think about it, and look at it, visualize it, see. And also I like what you say, that you have to see the end before you see the beginning. Like, we finish a day before we start a day. We
Yeah,
finish a day and then we start another one. So
that's true.
I like what you said on that point, that you have to see it, you have to visualize in your mind, you have to plan. So yeah, I'm really so excited and happy and satisfied by the answer that you just gave to us. It's really amazing, and I hope that everybody is not just gonna, put it in their mind, not put it to work. It's always work. It's always working if we work it.
That's true.
We've heard a lot, but if we have not put in practice, then it it means no sense to me. So yeah, let's not just hear, but also will to put into action so we can see the results. I was reading this book. It's called The Magical Think Big. It's
Hmm.
amazing. It was written by Dr. J. Stewart's. It's an amazing book. He was talking about how money is essential in the daily life of a
That's true.
human being, and he was saying that there's this man who was asked why he always puts money and talk about money always by the missionaries, and he was like, if you want to send ministers for it, you give them money because they need it.
That's true.
If you go to a hospital, you pay money. Even
That's
the Bible that you read, you buy it with money. So money
that's
is needed, man. Money is
now
needed.
when you say that, right? There's one person came in my inbox. It's like, bro, can you stop talking to always money? Why do you always talk about money? Now, now I don't know, because he was like, bro, you always talk about money every single time. Financial 10,000
Then
to 10,000. Why do you always talk about money? I'm like, guess what? Money is very important, right? And he
right.
said, do you know what he said? He said, but money won't make you happy. So
Yeah,
I thought,
true.
I said, hey, being broke won't make you happy. I tried being
Absolutely.
broke. Yeah, guess what? I was broke. Okay. I'm not. So I told him, he said, money won't make you happy. And I was like, well, being broke won't make you happy either, you know?
Mm.
So so money is needed. If you're in a business, money is needed.
Yeah, it really is.
You can't build your business big if you don't have business, if you don't have money. And even if you're not in the business, if you wanna eat something, you need money. But money won't make you happy. Do you think being broke will make you happy? It will never make you happy. I was there. I was living there. Okay. So I know what it means to have something. Okay. So that's why we financially is there. Okay. If they don't believe in themselves, I believe man. Now I always say this. I don't believe in taking the right decision, but I make a decision. I make it right because I'm capable of doing it because I believe in myself.
Right.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what decision I make.
I see
I
the
don't believe in
energy,
making the right.
man.
Yeah, I don't make the right. I don't believe in taking the decision. So I make a decision. I make it right because I'm capable of doing it. If I don't have information, I'm gonna seek for information and make it right. That's it.
True.
I'm do that. As long as I'm willing to do it, I'ma do it. If it's not right, I must search for the information to make it right. That's how it is.
Absolutely correct. Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah. I like this man that you also like. I think we kind of bingo on that. He's called John Maxwell.
Yeah.
He said that money may not be the first thing we need in life. It may
Hmm.
not finish all our problems, but he said that money is the next thing we need behind oxygen. You
Hmm.
know,
That's it.
it's we need oxygen to live, but also we need money behind oxygen because without money, the oxygen might be limited.
That's true. That's
So
true.
yeah, so yeah, in this book, The Magical Think Big, by Dr. J. David, he was
Hmm.
saying that he was giving a culture on how money perspective should be looked at, and he said that the problem is that it's not money. The problem is people look as money first, not looking for what to do to get the money. And he was saying that what's frustrating is that people try to harvest money before planting the seed where it grows.
That's
So,
true.
and he was saying that the seed to grow money is services. Like you have to do something that brings value to the lives of people. And when you do that, money will take care of itself,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep. Yep.
So
I, so I always tell my organization this that hey, all you have to do just serve people. My goal is serving people. Now, you may be here wondering yourself that how did this guy may be able to make this $10,000 per
yeah,
month?
moreover,
I was serving people.
25,000.
Yeah, I was serving people. I was adding value to people. Business about to valuing people. People cannot pay something they don't see value in it, so you have to value it. So I was serving people. I was giving service to people who are need and who needs them. That was it. That's how you get money. Because I always tell these people that if you're lacking money, it's not a problem. What you are lacking is an idea of make money. Serve people, you will see. That's because because when somebody give me a great idea or somebody give me the great service, I have to reward them. Now my organization, I'm always rewarding them something. For actually they make money, okay. After making money, I reward them another one. Why? Because they show the value. They have the heart of helping others.
And
Then
they
I have to
deserve
I have
it
to give you. I have to add them more money.
because
Like yeah. Go ahead.
they deserve it.
They deserve it. Yeah, they deserve it. Because when somebody doing something good, I value it. That means he thought about it. So when somebody now I have people now who um who are being served. Okay, they're being ill, with some illness. Now, when I see somebody in my organization heal that person, hey, I'm gonna give this. They're gonna get paid, but I'm gonna give them another one just to keep doing the same thing. It's my happiness. My happiness to see everybody smile. That's my happiness.
True, yeah.
That's my happiness. So if I see somebody smile, because of the services I'm giving them, that's what I need. Hey, that's how I. That makes more happy than even earning more money. And based on the service I gave them, they're satisfied. They give money. See that? So money just
True.
comes in. Okay. So yeah, that's my goal. My goal is serving people. It's about serving
Yeah.
people.
And I like you for that. That always time every time we talk you say, um my first goal is to bring value to the lives of people. And you said, I'm always amazed to see the group that I have going out there and making things happen for themselves, not just watching things happen.
Yeah.
And you've always said that in the first sessions that we have before, you were like saying that there were like people who see things happen, and there are people who make things happen, and there's some people who just don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
And you were saying that you're very proud to see your team out there doing everything they can to make things happen, not just to watch and not just to understand what's going on. And
That's
so
true.
you have brought a lot of help, and you've helped a lot of people to bring much from within. And that's why we're here, man. We're here to serve people and bring value to the lives of people. I can't tell how many people are here saying that, giving testimonies that Mr. Don has helped me a lot. Now I can do this for myself. I can buy this. I can go for a vacation. You know, how do you feel about that in the first place?
I mean, trust me. Guess what? It's the best feeling ever. They say that money is giving best feeling. It had, but helping somebody, and they say smile on their face to something they can do, and or they can some, and they thank you for that. It's more than giving me $10,000 per month. So I feel so great when I serve somebody what they are actually lacking, and they get it and they value it actually. Now there's somebody who can if help them and they don't value it. Now that's hard. But somebody who you help and they value it, I know the meaning of it. Now that's so peaceful. Like right now, my organization is going from different countries.
Right.
Canada, Australia, Ghana, everywhere. Now I have a team
Yeah.
in Ghana. They're now these people they're even they're my mother times too. Okay,
Right.
they're old, but guess
I
what?
understand.
They tell me, "Hey son, thank you so much for the service you brought to the country." Guess what? I'm so now when I see them smile, hey, that's all I need. That's all I need. When I see them living the life that it brought the smile on their face, when I be like, now now my son is in school of because of you. My now I'm wealthy because of this. Now my back is good because of me. Now you know that's the best feeling ever. That's the best feeling ever. So I feel so great more than someone who just made me money. So it's the best feeling. That's why I always tell my organization, serve people according to the situation they are into. That's all that matters. So that's why I'm always encouraging everybody to serve people. Okay. Add a value to them. Because I couldn't be where I am right now if it's not having people. Okay.
True.
I couldn't. I couldn't. And the good thing about this, Patrician, and then thanks so much for coming. And the good thing about it is that it's like going different worldwide, different country. My goal was at least reaching about millions and millions of people, not only my country, not
True.
only USA, but different. Now, where I get the opportunity of serving people from a different country, that's what I want. That's what I,
Amazing.
that's what I want. Then I get it. I'm traveling nations. My team is traveling nations. That's all I want. Now, I always tell these people, uh, my organization, and this goes with everybody who's watching right now. JJ, thank you so much. I always tell this that there are there are three categories of people that we have
Right.
in hope. There's people who actually there's people there are three people. There's one person, okay, who like the three people. One category that is like who wish things to happen,
Right.
okay, and there's one people, other people who like what happened, people who wonder what happened.
What's happening? Yeah, true.
Yeah, one part of people is I wish this could happen. Now there's other people who what is happening? Who is
Yeah,
wondering? Now there's another category who makes things happening. That's all we want. Now and I'm so proud of my team, my organization, that they actually make things happen. They are not those people who actually wonders what happened or wonders or wishes this could happen.
true.
Wish it, plan it, do it.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. I was also reading a book by Zig Ziglar, if you
Mm,
know him.
yeah,
It's called Born to Win. He was saying to catch up on what you just said right now. He was saying that uh, in his belief, he thinks that we were born to win, but to be the winner we were born to be, we
yeah,
have to plan to win. Only then and then we shall expect to win.
that's
So
true.
he believes that everybody is unique, and being unique means you're a winner. So, but to win, to be the winner that you were born to be, you have to plan. Like you have said, you have to see it in your mind. You
Hmm.
have to see what you need to do to get to your destination.
That's true.
Jim Rohn has always said that the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single mile.
That's true.
You know, so you have to see what you need, where you need to start it, and see and walk it, and then after you have it, as you said, you visualized it in your mind, and
Hmm.
then come on and put it in action. So
That's true.
like you said, planning just means equipping yourself with the
Yep.
tools that you need on that journey.
Hmm.
And some of the tools, as you've said always, as people try to ask you how to make a lot of money, and tell
Hmm.
you that their problem is money, you always emphasize and tell him that the problem ain't money. The problem is the lack of an idea. That's what you've said
Yep.
always, and I
Yep.
believe that. That's very true. So yeah,
Hmm.
we need knowledge, and that's what we hear. Because you've always told me that we need knowledge. I come here to ask you question and equip myself with knowledge that I need to embark on this journey of success. If you, as you've said before, that success is a progressive realization of a worthy deal. So I want
Yep.
to be on that deal worthy, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's progressive. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
yeah, if you have the plan and you've planned everything, you've equipped yourself with everything that you need because you visualized it before you started it.
Hmm.
Now you can expect to win, which means that you're ready to go out there and do whatever needs to do to get there, you
That's
know?
true. That's true.
So yeah, I thank you for everything that you said is very true and practical, and everybody can see it. The way you
Everybody,
say it is simpler, yeah.
everybody can do it. Everybody can. We have limitation thing in our minds. So if you don't change that, nothing will change. So yeah, of course, yeah, we have to actually do that, and you gotta change. You gotta be willing to learn. You gotta find who you're listening to. So number one, listen. Find who gonna listen to. It matters.
Yeah,
If I decide to gonna listen to Mr. J, I mean to my Mrs. JJ, I have to find out, does Miss JJ really have what I really am lacking?
true,
It doesn't matter if I know Miss JJ or anybody. I have to find out, does
true,
it really have, that she achieving something that I don't have? I'm
true,
gonna listen to her. She's gonna guide me. I don't care if I know her. I don't care which country she's coming from. But if she let me now, guess what? People who makes more money or wealthy, they are very sensitive to who they let them in their life.
yeah, because we're
The
the
same way,
influence.
yeah, the same way this
Yeah,
sentence says, who do you listen to? The same way they're sensitive. Now, if I sense you that your mind is not, you're gonna bring me down here, I'll let you be. I'm not gonna come, I'm not gonna bring you back to where I am. So they're so
true,
sensitive. The same way you're looking for them, that who you listen to, and you go to other people who are achieving them, the same way they are. So they sense
true,
who are coming to their life. So if you're coming to me, I'll have to see what mindset do you have? What do you wanna achieve? Can I help you with something? Hey, if you can't help me with something, at least can I help you with something? Are you willing to help with something? You
true.
see? It doesn't mean that if I came to Mr. Lay, I have to help him. But if I have the mindset that he needs, and I'm looking for something to achieve that he has, he will let me
True.
in if I'm willing to achieve it. But if you just come in, if I can go to Mr. Lay and I'm just someone who not willing to learn, someone who just want to bring them down, brings fake stories, he will let me go. How he will never give me time.
Absolutely true.
That's how I am. Because if you came in my life, that and you don't have your knowledge, your brain, your stories are bringing me. See, every single minute counts on my earnings. Okay, so I don't want to wait. I don't want to. If I give you 30 minutes, it has to be worthy of
True.
your, either you are learning or me learning from you. Either way, I have to learn from you or you have to learn from me.
True.
But I have to come with the right mindset to me. The same thing in my business. Nobody can come in my business and I let you go in the business if I don't see you have a goal to achieve. Because how am I going to help you to achieve your goal? Nobody. No matter how bad you want to achieve to join the business, I can't let you join the business if you don't tell me your goals you are not achieve. I mean, how am I going to help you? As a CEO, my goal is to help you achieve your goals, right?
Absolutely.
It's my, because that means you came to me to lift you up. But share with me, be willing to share with me what you want to achieve. If you want to achieve a car, if you want to achieve something, if I want to make $10,000 per month, hey, tell me that. I'll make sure you go there. Now that will be my goal. Okay, my goal
Right.
is to help you, is to serve you. to reach you $10,000 per month.
True.
But they are so sensitive. So that's why I like network marketing business industry, because you can reach to any single person who earns more money in the industry than without paying any single coin.
True.
For example, this information I'm sharing you here, some people they you could have paid me to come here and learn and to teach you and share this information. But for most people, but in network marketing industry, they don't do that. They are
Right.
willing. They all we care about your mindset. What would you have goals to achieve? Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to change? If you have those two things, I'm gonna give all I have, my power, my knowledge, my time to teach you, to give you, and go up. That's what I need. We all have to go together up. If you're willing, that's my goal. That's all my team's goal. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter what you have. I cannot let you join my business if you don't have something you are looking for to achieve. Because I'm not doing anything to your life. I'm not adding value to your life. I want to add you. You have something to achieve, yes or no? If you have something to achieve, that you are yearning to do it, get in. My goal now is not have give me a burden. My burden now is to help you to reach your goal.
True.
And you have to be willing. You have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to listen. Willing to be coachable. I'm trusting. I'm gonna pull you up speedy. Because nothing is so enjoyable like someone who's coachable. Okay, I love my team, my organization. When I tell them things, I don't tell them twice. They do it. That's why they're growing. That's what they're growing.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like what you said. You have to be coachable for opportunities to fall your ways, because you cannot pick up opportunities if you don't know that there are. So you have to be coachable, as you said. First of all, you say that we have to have the humility to go out there and seek. If you don't search, you cannot find, because opportunities go to the people that always are searching for 'em. If you're not
True.
moving out your house to go out and look for ideas, you ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
get them because you don't need
Yep.
them,
You don't get
right?
anything.
And
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, as you have advisors, we have to get out and go to search for ideas, go to search for opportunities, and be coachable and listen, and not just spend time hearing, but listen, like soak the ideas in our minds, and go out and put them in practice. And also, you've also talked about the teachability index. Get out there and also share the ideas with people, and also be willing to change whenever opportunities shows up. Just go up and change. And you say that things cannot change if we don't change, and it's always
Mm-hmm.
amazing, man. So yeah, I think we have talked much more about to be comprehensive or be understood on these steps of measuring the success of where you are so far. And
Mm-hmm.
you've shared 1 to 2 steps. And
Yeah.
yeah, my third question, and which is the one that we're gonna close on. If people think that they need more steps to this level to success, please, yeah, let us know in the comment section, and we'll arrange 1 more session to go over it again. I feel like this is there's much more to this,
It's,
because the more
yeah.
you share, the more the hunger I keep growing, because I feel like the time that we have and the time that we've arranged is not quite enough for us to kind of soak in this information and grasp it and get out there and put in action. But yeah, what's the third step? What's the
Uh,
step?
the third step to make $10,000 now $10,000 per month is what you want. Was when now this is a formula. Okay, this is a formula.
Right.
From the top one to the end is a formula. You can replace 10,000 and put 20. You can
True.
replace 10,000 and put whichever currency you are living in. Put it, if a million, put the million there. Okay, shillings or whatever currency you're into. Just this is
Sure.
just a simple formula. You can just replace it. Whether it's dollars, change it. How much do you want to make a month? Okay. Now, from back then was $5,000 I need to make. Now I went to $10,000 per month. Then from that day on, I went to $25,000 per month. Now the
Sure.
next step I'm into right now, I'm on 50. Okay, I need to keep growing. So meaning what? So the next step is what we call success balance scale. The
Success balance
success,
scale.
yeah, that's what we call. Yeah, the next step, if you need to make $10,000 per month or whatever amount you have put, because our success tonight or today is about $10,000 per month, right?
Yeah.
So that means the next step, the third step is the success balance scale, is what we call.
All
Now,
right.
what is this balance scale? Uh, to those who are streaming on to YouTube or Facebook, I'm gonna share this form here on the screen so I can explain. You can see it, and
Yeah.
I think those on TikTok also. I think I can, if I can put a green screen here, I can show them to you visual, so that way you can be so amazing. Actually, let me see here because it's really amazing. So whereby everybody can actually see it, and
Sure.
there you go. I think it's a great time to. Okay, all right, but yeah, the next step is all about the teacher. The bar
The
success.
success balance scale.
Yep, success balance scale. So that one, it's well great when I'm going to explain it here real few minutes here, and then I see what you can do here.
All right. You take your time, man. We'll be waiting on you.
Yeah, let me if I can able to use this TikTok available to put the thing on, and then it will be so great.
Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, once again, I really want to thank you for showing up. It's always a privilege and honor to get here, and when we see you here, it shows that we're not only in this journey to success, but also we have people to embark with on this level of
Bug,
hunger.
if you don't mind, I can. Let me see. Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Uh, So yeah, I just want to thank y'all for coming on here. If you have any problem that you have, please go ahead and put it in the comment section and we get back to it. If you have any question that you maybe might be something that you didn't understand better, please go ahead and write it in the comment section and we'll be more glad to answer that and give you more information as far as we know it. Once again, please, wherever you from, thank you so much for being here with us, and we emphasize you to come always. If you have anything that you want us to go ahead and talk about, it's always a privilege because we're here to learn. Even though Mr. Don is sharing, he's always told me that when he's here, he also grasping some knowledge. Also, when he shares this knowledge, it grows more and more bigger. So yeah, please let's, because we have a chance. We have him right now. If you have anything that you want to understand, but specifically on network marketing, because that's the future that we're looking at right now. We don't trust uh, any infrastructures where we're working now. Um, we want to be surrounded by people who have the same goals that we have, and that's freedom not to take use of us. So yeah, this is the major place that we need to be trying to learn more. As he said, we have to learn if we want to. Let me tell you something. Somebody has said before that if you're willing to learn, nothing can stop you. But if you're not willing to learn, nobody can help you. Because guess what? They're going to be wasting their time and they know that. So, yeah, you being here is I can say there's 10% to success, as Mr. Don tells his team. So please continuously we encourage you to come here and come here with a mind to grasp information that we pick it up and also go out there and put it in action. Mr. Don, you ready to go ahead?
Yeah, but TikTok, I think I can't put a green screen. I don't know why, but since I'm
Oh,
new on that, I
oh,
think I'll do it. I can explain it. You understand very well. But the balance, the step number three is all about the success balance scale. Now, what are these? These now, if you need to make $10,000 per month, now
mm,
success has balance.
right,
Success has balance. You can
mm,
never, if you can't balance it, you will never be successful, or you can never reach your target. Because we know the target, the success is all about what the goal target, what the
mm,
deal. So you cannot reach it unless you have balanced it. So we to those, you can see, as you can see here, it's a balance scale. But as you can see, on one side, they say on one side of the success, it has to be 90 to 99%. Okay. On the next side, on the left side, the right side has to be 1 to 10%.
right,
Now, when you combine them together, it has to be 100%. So
right,
now on the now success or $10,000 per month, right? It has to be it has to be like 90 to 99% spiritual, 90 to 99% mental, 90 to 99% words, okay, 90 to 99% desires,
hold on,
90
excuse
to
me.
9, yeah.
Sorry, you so fast, and if you can, please, if you can go back a little
Okay,
bit and explain slowly, because yeah, we haven't had time to catch up and have it
okay,
in
so
our
what?
mind.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much for that. So what I'm saying that if we need to simply get the amount or the $10,000 per month we've been looking for, it has how to balance the scale, the balance supply scale, how to balance it. So on one side, there's a word supposed to be there, as you can see in the screen here. To those, and now on the next side, it has to be there. There's also words there. On one side, it has to be 90 to 99%. Okay. Another side, it has to be 1 to 10%. So now on 99%, if you want to get that 10,000 dollars per month, so 99% of success is spiritual. 99% is mental, your brain. The 90% of it is words. So when I say that, because another one, 90 to 99% is desires. 90 to 99% is image. Another one is visualization, emotion, faith, and goals. Create. Okay. Now, on the next side, on 10% the side, it has to be there's physical, how to. Okay. 9% of it has how to. Okay. Physical, how to work, techniques, strategies, and work, and then strategy, and then and create and natural. So, meaning what? Now, nothing is created. Nothing can be shown. Nothing can can show up on physical without passing through mental, right? So that's why that's why this point comes in. If you can see it in your brain, you can touch it, right? So everything that you have to achieve, if it's your goal, if it's my money, how do you create it? How can it be spiritual? How can it be mental? It's mental by actually mentioning every single time. You have to create in your mind. Now, like this borrow here, right? This borrow. It was first of all, it was in the brain before it showed up in physical, right?
True, yeah,
The iPhones was in the the owner of iPhones created it in the mind, right? And then it shows up in physical by finding how do I do it. You go find techniques and strategies how to make it appear. But guess what? When you create it in your mind, in your brain, that's why if I want to make $10,000 per month, I always create it in my mind that hey, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am making $10,000 per month, beginning with end in the mind. I created it with my mind. I mean, with my words. What I'm saying, because we sometimes we tell ourselves stories, and our stories can actually become so like that it can manifest. So you create it. How do you create it in your mind? By words, by saying it over and over, over and over. How to be clear about it. Do you really want it? So say it every single time. So I create my 10,000. I created this $10,000 per month every single month. Then guess what? When I did create this 10,000 per month, I went ahead and on physical to 10%. I found out how can I make it then? How can I make it appear? Okay. But I had to see it though. I had to see it. That's why I turned this then $1,000 into a 10,000 per month. See how you can see there's image, there's visualization. I had to see it. I need to see
True.
it. That's why I put it on my table every single time to be seeing it.
True.
So that's why when I needed to make 25,000 per month, I had to create this one. Okay. This is, I think if you can say this one, this is $20. Okay, it's $20, but I turned it into a 25 bill. So I had to see it. Yes, I created it in my mind, but I need a visual, I need the image. Image, I need to be here on my table to be seeing it every single time. I'm so obsessed about it. Right? Then after because I finished this one. Okay, I finished this one. It's away per month. I'm like, hey, guess what? I'm done with that. But that's my guide. I have did now 25 per month. That's where currently I am on. See this one? I finished it. Now the next one, I'm on 20. I'm on 50. You see that? That's my goal. I need to see it. I created it in my mind. How you can see there? 90 to 99% is create in your mind. Then create, when you go to the side of physical, is created. You can see here? Create in
Yeah.
my mind. Then on physical is being created. You see that?
Right.
So nothing can appear in physical before it passes through your mental, your
Mental
spirit.
and spiritual.
Mm.
That
Nothing,
makes sense. That makes sense.
nothing can be created nothing can appear in physically. Guess what? Hey, right now, me giving you this training, I created it in my mind. I'm like, guess what? Let me create it. Okay. If I create it, let me write them down. If I write them down, I can't. I'm like, guess what? Why not? Let me give to people. Now it's appealing physically to you guys right now. Do you think it just came like that? No, it didn't just come like that because I created it in my mind after, before it actually appears here. Everything you see here, it just created in my mind first. How do you create it? By words. By words. Hey, I want this. But are you sure? Is it clear? Write them down. Because when I tell somebody, when someone asks me that, hey, I need to make $5,000 per month, but that's good. But are you clear about it? Have you written them down? Okay, create this, get a bill, write them down, put it somewhere, see it. Be like, hey, I need to make this. I need to make this per month. I focused on it. I made it. I reached there. Then when you reach there, I mean, when you create in your mind, then find how to. Okay, how do I make it? Remember, in the first step, I told you who do you listen to. Now he will guide you. That person, he will guide you. You see that? Now you can't reach on the third step before the first step. You see that? You can't reach there.
Yeah, that
You
makes
cannot
sense.
reach there. You cannot reach on the second step before step one. Okay, you can never make like, man, I don't know. That's how it is. You can't do something big before there's steps one by one. As Mr. Lay said, if you want to climb a bigger log, it's step by step until you reach there. So, but you cannot learn 1 mile just boom 1 mile thing. Learn step by step until you finish 1 mile. That's how it is. Same thing with this business. Same thing with any in life. I made out, but my goal was, but will I be able to reach $10,000 per month? Will I be able? I was like, will I able to reach there? But I believed myself. According to who I was listening to, it was possible because he was making more than trust than that every month. He was making 30,000. I mean 35,000 per month. I was making even like maybe back then in high school, I was making like $2,000 per month, and I was like, "How are you able to make more than $30,000 per month?" Then he asked me a question: Who are you listening to right now? What's your group? What's your group? You know, I told them. Okay, so when I told him my friends, then he was like, "Do they make $10,000 per month?" Or I was saying to them, "No, your goal my goal was 10,000 per month, but my friends and I, who I'm listening to, we are so broke. We are not 10,000 per month." So I'm like, I switched it immediately. I started listening to him. I mean, now, if you need a new life, you need to make a new decision. So I made a decision. Your mic is off. I made a decision. I made a decision. So that's how it is. I made a new decision. I made a new decision by listening to him. He taught me everything. Now I became what I am right now. Now I'm sharing to everybody who's willing to listen to it.
True.
You know. So that's how this is. I was listening to my friends. My friends were broke. I was listening to myself. I was so broke. You know, Nobody could give somebody an idea that, hey, I guess what, I was in the groups. Okay, I was in the groups of people, more than 1,000 people in the groups. That's for vibe. Okay, but nobody could come up with an idea that, hey, let's make this. But I'm in a group, very very seriously active, but nothing is bringing back to my life. You see
True.
that? So I made
Yeah.
one good friend, one. He was more than every single 1,000 people I had in that group.
And things
From
started to
that day on,
change.
from that day on, he asked me a question. If you need a new life, make a new decision. Man, guess what? I'm gonna make a new decision. I'm gonna start listening to you. So then, when I decided to listen to him, he said, "The next step. Thank you for making a decision to listen to me. The next step, being are you willing to listen? I mean, are you willing to learn? Be willing to learn. Be willing to learn. Be willing to change." Now it's very difficult. Some people want to listen. Some people want to learn, but they're not willing to listen.
It's absolutely true.
I'm so proud to my team, to my organization, that most people I found them when they are living, when they are like they have habits they've been doing. Okay, they've been doing,
Mm,
but then they changed it, their
true.
habits. So when they changed it, they became more. They be earning money, not only earning money, also mentally, they have grown mentally. You see that? Nothing gave me peace like that. Nothing seeing like my sister, my mom, or anybody in the whole world, like my organization. changing and bringing a smile on them at their face. Hey, guess nothing. Guess balance scale is needed now. Guess what? You cannot have not have be has to be the balance scale. It has to be 100%. You don't think that you're gonna have one side 50% and then one side 20%. Then you're gonna have 70% successful. It don't work like that. You gotta have 100%. You can't create it in your mind and then you don't put in work. That is gonna
More work.
show up. It never show up. You have to create in your mind 99%. Then you have to apply 1% to what? To work,
To
and then
make it.
appears. That's how it is. For most people, we just I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like wishing. Now those are people who wish things to happen, people who wonder things to what happened, and people who create things to happen. I make things happen. Okay, I don't because I know I have a belief. I have a strength.
True.
Napoleon Hill said the guy that built America. He said, I have the ability. He said, if I remember well, he said, I have the ability to achieve the purpose of my life. Right.
Right.
So when I said he has the ability to achieve the purpose of his life, the purpose is the goal, is the success, which is $10,000 per month. Right.
True.
So I'm like, I have the ability. I have. That's why me myself, I'm like, I don't make the right decision. I make a decision. If I want it, I make a decision. I make it right.
Make it right. True.
Well, I'm capable of doing it. I believe in myself first of all. Before you look for somebody to respect you, respect yourself. Before you look for somebody to believe in you, they believe in yourself. That's how
Yeah.
that's how the thing works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you cannot be a leader if you can't lead yourself too.
I mean, it's very. Guess what? I was telling my team, but Moses, but CEO, why do you say things that you already done? Why don't you tell? Why don't you give us something? We try ourselves before you try it. I'm like, no, because I want you to. Because I don't know if it works. I want to try it first. I want to be there. I want to face the challenges. Then I give you the simplest way to do it.
True.
Because I'm not called the lead. I'm not called the leader and the mentor before or yeah, a mentor or a guide before me ditching them. I have to face it, to battle, to face the challenge. If Mr. T-Bag comes to me, be like, hey T-Bag, hey Mr. Moses, how do I do this? I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give him the shortest form to do it. Okay. Because right now, for right now, there's people been asking my organization, hey, but CEO, when will I come in USA to enjoy? And he was like, what? You in the business were asking me that? Just do the work, you will see. You know, I told him, do the work, you will see. Now from now, we have a trip going to Bahamas. It doesn't matter which country you're coming from. They are coming in USA. We enjoy life. 1 week, enjoy. I organized that one for my to appreciate my team. I did that myself, not from the company. It's me myself. Why? Because I need my team to see that. It doesn't matter which country you're coming from. Either way, I'm capable of doing that. They are coming here to enjoy.
Right.
See, that's the lifestyle. We now network marketing is about creating life we need. Okay, we have to buy things that we want, not what we think we can afford. You see that? So if I create a life, if I create a life that I really want, I can buy anything I want. Because some people will buy things we can afford, or I can only afford this one. So even if you want this, even if you want this so much, you will leave it because you can afford it. Now I want to quit that life whereby anything I need, I can buy. Anything I want, I can buy. If I need to go travel in which country, I go there because I can afford it. But I also want to go travel, but when I'm still earning more money, that's passive income and residual income.
True.
So that now most people we have income, but we don't have cash flow. See that? Everybody have income, but they don't have cash flow. You see, because people right now are so easy to work. Now people are so easy. Their mindset, they are so easy to work over and over every month to work for other people. Now, guess what? If you are working in a company, it's good. But guess what? That was his dream. His dream was to have a company, put people to work for them. I always tell my team, guess what? If you don't focus very well, somebody else will have to hire you to work to achieve their dream.
Yeah,
If you don't
true,
dream.
absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
So so I'm like, guess what? I'm a building mine. I'm a building mine. I'm a help everybody to build theirs. That's
True.
why if you come to me for something and I can't afford, and I don't know how to do it, I'm saying I can't do it. I can't do it. But if I know you come to me and I can do it, I can do it. That's why I tell my team, if you ever reach my position where I am, and I'm willing to help you reach where I am. Now for most for most industries, they can never allow you to reach where they are because they know that they're competitive.
True,
But
yeah.
in network marketing industry, they are not like that. I'm willing to help Mr. Lay or anybody else to reach my level. That's my happiness. That's my happiness. Because but even what I recommend you as a mentor is that when you ever reach where I am, find somebody else who is better than me to pull you up. Don't stay comfortable. Keep growing.
Keep
That's success.
progressing.
That's success. Progressive realization ideal. That's it. Worthy of a worthy goal. That's it. Most people have income. They don't have cash flow.
They don't know how their cash flow moves. They don't know what was their assets, and they don't know what was their liabilities,
Yeah.
and
'Cause-
they don't have streams, as you say, that brings
Yeah.
in income. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. And most people, actually, anybody can have income. If I give you, if I give you can earn dollars every single month, right? But that cash flow that's gonna keep you even if you don't work. But that cash flow can keep paying your bills over and over, and you don't keep in work. That the people they don't have that. Most people they don't have that.
I mean, I
That's
think that
what
when
their
you have
mentality. I mean, their mentality is all about, oh, I'm gonna just work per my salary, my paycheck every single time, every single time, every single time. And guess what? The time is moving, man. Time is moving. Time is moving. Time-
sorry to laugh.
no, it's good. Time is
Yeah,
moving, man. Time is
I
moving.
agree.
I tell people, network marketing. If you reach somebody who knows about it, hey, listen to him, build your business. But it doesn't mean that you leave your job. No, network marketing is a replacement job. It's a replacement of your job. It's a replacement. So you have to stay there working hard. I don't recommend if you ever find somebody telling you join into marketing business, work from home, leave your business is crazy. He doesn't know he doesn't know what he's talking about because it's a system you're building. It's a company you're building. Because it's a now. Don't tell me you've been working in the company for 5 years and you don't have cash flow. You're gonna come in into a marketing business for 1 month and you're not gonna have it. Because the network marketing business is for everlasting. Is everlasting, right? It's
True.
everlasting. So everlasting income system. You can never build it in 1 day or 2 days, right?
Takes effort and
Take
time and
effort.
patience.
That's what that this is the beginning. This whole thing today will just unlock to give you the basics. Okay, this is the basics that you need to have before even you decide to do anything else in life. That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is. This is the best. Before you decide anything else, this is the best. You gotta be willing. You gotta find who you listen to. Okay, be willing to learn. Be willing to because now who listening to has to have what you are lacking. If I'm having a skill I'm missing, Mr. Lay has it. I'm gonna go to you. Hey, Mr. Lay, how do you do this?
By the
Mm-hmm.
way, there's a verse that says, I think it's in Mark, I think 7, if I'm
Mm.
not mistaken, it's in the Bible. It says, ask and you shall have. But if you don't ask, of course you ain't gonna have anything. You won't receive because you're not asking.
That's true.
So
That's
yeah, I
true.
believe what you're saying that's very true. Like as you advise us to go and seek and ask.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, man, that's how it is. Cause cause there's one person in my the previous video. He said anybody can achieve what he can put in your mind, right? And I thought about it, and I'm like, that's true. Anybody can achieve anything they put in your mind. If you put positivity, you're gonna achieve that.
Mm-hmm.
If you put money in your head, you're gonna achieve the money.
Mm-hmm.
If you put movies, I see. So that means I realized that domination of words, of thoughts I put in my mind will eventually do what? Will eventually come to reality, right? I have realized that hey, the dominating words or thoughts I put in my mind will eventually come to reality.
True.
You know, no, now nothing can be reproduced before it produced. I mean, nothing can be reproduced before it
Yeah.
produced.
That makes sense. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
have to produce it in your mind, then it's gonna reproduce in actual in physical sense. See that?
absolutely true. Yeah.
But I want my income to reproduce. How can you going to produce before you produce it? I want my income to grow. How can it gonna grow before you grow it? I want to be better. How you gonna be better before you be better? Because you earn what you are. We don't earn what we want. We earn what we are. You see that? You may be saying that, oh, I wanna make money because this. No, you yes wanna make it, but you make what you are. If you put in energy, if you become more by putting energy, if you become more by putting your muscles together, by who you are listening to, you're gonna earn it, of course. That's it. Because I became more. That's why I'm more right now. I became more by finding the knowledge about my industry, about something. That's why it reproduced. I
Right.
produced my information in my mind. It reproduced by showing up in my pocket. See that? That's how it is. That's how it is, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That makes sense. Thank you so much for sharing, Mr.
No,
Don,
you.
once again. Man, I want to say this that you're really amazing and thank you for, getting out your way and coming on here to share your talents and skills and knowledge. It's really our privilege and an honor to be here with you because you can't believe how much I've harvested in these few minutes, these few hours that you've dedicated to our lives. It's more than I can even, say. And I like the fact that you talked about the 3 steps that can get you to 10,000 US dollars for just 1 month. And
Yeah.
yeah, and you show the people way. It's no doubt you showed the way,
Yeah.
and you've walked the way before everybody has ever walked the way, and you've brought people in to walk the way and prove that the way works and yields. As you've said that to be a leader, you do first, and then you come back and take people, show them the easy way to get there.
Yep.
And even you walk them through, you teach them what they need, like exactly what you're doing right now. So yeah, you've
Hmm.
talked about the humility, which is accepting that you don't know everything and going out to ask for ideas, which is kind of related to an advice that I've heard before. Someone told me that Moses, you should always know enough that you don't know. So
That's true.
be easy because you cannot know everything. Like go out, get out your ways and go ask people. Like ask how people look at it, like their perspective. You can pick
Right.
some knowledge out of them, you know. And
Right.
also, you've also told about the teachability index, which is more about sharing and then changing. And lastly, you've shared about the success balance scale where you taught people and you even demonstrated it. So it's not a hard or complex to understand. It's not a rocket science. As I saw
Mhm.
it, it's easy, man. You know, spiritual, mental, and then create things, visualize, and get out and put it to work. So yeah, it's
Sure.
amazing. You've in the statement that you've said, you've talked about the thinking that we think first and then do. And yeah, I like to keep on that. I like to keep on that because it's really true. First of all, as human beings, we go through life thinking and doing. We don't do things we don't think about. We first think of something and then do it.
Do it. Hmm.
Yeah, which means that before we do anything, we think about it. And even there's a Bible verse, as you say, that the spiritual part is the first on the 99. On did you say it's a
Yeah.
99 to 100?
90 to 99. Yeah.
Yeah, 90 to 99. As you said, it's the first on the list because we're spiritual creatures. You know, God made us in his image. I'm sorry, I don't know what's your religion, but as long as you believe in God, we are spiritual creatures. You know, so God created us in his image and he put his spirit in us. So we are spiritual creatures, which means we believe, right?
Sure. Hmm.
So a person who doesn't believe in God, he believes in himself alone. And when problems comes and when difficult times comes, he don't have any place to look at because he don't have where.
Right. Right. Hmm.
So we're spiritual creatures, and so yeah, because we think and do. First of all, our thinking determines the words we speak, and the words that we speak also determines the actions that we take. And the actions we take makes the habits, and the habits bring characters. And then the characters that we show people, how we show them that we are, determines our destination.
That's it.
So
That's it.
As Dan has said, the only way to change how you do things, to control your action, is to control your thoughts. Like, what do you? There's a book I was reading before about thinking, and they say that you are you are where you are and what you are because of what's going in your mind, which means it's the thoughts. And
Yep.
you can change where you are and what you are by changing what goes into your mind. And that's what we're doing here. He said that I like the statement that he told before earlier that I program my team, you know.
Yep.
So yeah, you can reprogram yourself. If you don't believe, you can bring in the belief. If somebody has told you that hey, network marketing doesn't work, heck no, you have the proof that it works right now. The man is showing you that I do 10,000 a month. You can see that he wrote it on the paper. He even wrote it on the thing, on the dollar. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I had to write it them down because I need to see. I was like, why were I able to make this hundred, you know, $10,000 per month? Then when I finished
Yeah,
it, I'm like, no. I'm like, what? I finished 10,000 per month. I'm like, I need 25,000 per month. So I wrote them down. I need 25,000 per month. Now that's what the level I am right now. So I had to see it. I had to visualize it down here also in my world. I have to see it also. I make if I can see it my mentally, if I can see it physically here, of course I can. It can appear. If that's 100%, then you can go put in work, how to's, how the techniques, the strategies, and everything. Then put it in. If I achieve it, go apply to my people, to my team. They also want to be. I want them to be where I am. Go put them, train them how to do it. Go they will go or go up. That's what I want. That's it. That's
yeah.
the cycle. Yeah.
Actually,
And by the way,
actually,
me
mm,
doing that, I tell them the easiest way to do it.
true.
Is this way? It doesn't matter which language you speak. It doesn't matter which country you're living in. You can still make it because it's international. If only if you are willing. Nope, I will not force anybody to be successful. Never. Even if you're on my, if you're on, even if you're on my own brother, I'll never force anybody to be successful. I'll give the
Yeah,
knowledge you want. If you don't see the value of it, it's okay. We're gonna keep progressing. Yeah, keep going. You cannot change somebody who's not willing to change.
yeah, true.
That's why I mentioned it. You can never change somebody who's not willing to change. That's why before somebody join the business or buy some or do something, I was, are you willing to change? I know you've been doing other stuffs. So you've been, I don't know, maybe in the groups, maybe you're on something that's not valuing it, but are you willing to change? If you're willing to change and learn, let me in. Let me in your life. Let me do something for you. We do it, we change it, we are progress it. Then when I see you're progressing and you have earned something, I request you one more thing. Do the same thing to others. That's it. And then we all grow. That's all. That's all. We all grow. I,
Win-win.
I actually I wrote them down here on my office. I said my goal is to make like a billion people. Like I need to reach like, people who earn billions that are like so like 100 people who are makes billions, right? That means I need more work. I need to
True,
create
yeah,
them.
absolutely.
I need to create them. Which I know I believe myself I can make it. If I became one something, I can make another one.
Very
Okay.
true.
There's no such thing like how my mama was so like give me headache. My mom give me headache. She was like, Moses, my son, I can't do this. This is only for you guys who went to school, who speak
I know.
English. Yeah, my
Yeah.
mom was like, "No, Moses, you can do this. I can do this. I'm sorry, but I can do it." I thought, Mom, guess what? You to remember last time you told me, you always something you need. I'm like, hey, I trained her one by one because why I wanted her the life I wanted for myself because I
True.
wanted her to start generating income sitting on her phone. Okay, make money sitting on her phone, speaking the language she understand. Because I trained her in my language, she understands, right? Now she's doing the business in the language she understands. She's blessing other people with the same thing, and guess what? She's making money just on her phone.
Absolutely true, man.
But if she didn't willing to do it, I could let her be. Because there's one of my people who are not in the business who are not because they're not willing. If you're not willing, I'm not worried about you. I'm gonna keep progressing. You're not gonna stop me.
True. I don't need
You're
you
not gonna
to
stop
go
me.
forward.
No, you're gonna stop me. Yeah, you stop me.
I, I
Because
like that. Yeah, true.
I know that what I'm seeing in my mind, you can see it. I see by myself. So
Yeah.
what? If you see differently, that's you. I see different in my mind. That's I'm gonna keep doing that.
Yeah, somebody say this is my teacher before I came to United States of America. Every
Mm.
time that we had a class, he said after the class, after he's teaching, he always ended the lesson by saying that I can take a cow to feed, but I cannot force it to.
I know, right?
You
That's
know,
true.
it's- so yeah, you say the same thing. Like I can share what I have, but I can't force you to do. Even if you're my brother, you gotta get up and put it into action.
That's
Yeah.
true. You gotta put in work. You gotta put in
Yeah.
work, man. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Cause this I like my sister, man. She used to tell me that, hey Moses, I'm so young, I'm in school. I'm telling people the business. Someone was trying to buy something, and they told me I'm young. I told him
Damn
I'm
you.
this. I'm like,
Oh
oh, sorry
boy.
about that. But I told him, guess what? You are not young. They're actually young because if they're smart enough, they could have realized that the information I'm giving them is so old beyond their level. So that
Yeah.
means you won. So that
On
means you
on
won.
on the success balance scale, they're not balanced because their physical
Yeah,
is bigger, but their mental is smaller. So
yeah.
they're not balancing.
It's not balancing. It's not embarrassing. I told them, hey, guess what? You won. You won. Because they see the body, but they don't see your mind. Because
Yeah,
your information you're giving them, it's so beyond.
yeah.
It's so beyond their level. So leave them. It's them. So I'm like, guess what? You won because you are young in your body size, but the information you're giving them, it's so
It's,
beyond. That means
it's
they can't understand, they can't process it.
yeah,
So you won. Okay, they let them call you names because they don't know what they're talking about. But the good thing that you were educating them.
true.
But now my sister, she's making a hell of money. She's showing up one in the whole USA, one of the top earners.
Oh man,
You
it's
see that?
amazing.
And she's in school. She started when she was 16 years old. Now she's making her money. I like
She's
the videos
growing.
when yeah, I like the videos when she made. One day she came like, "Mo, I can't do the presentation in school. I'm so shy." I'm like, "No, you're not shy. Let me do this." I started coaching her everything step by step. When she went back to school, she was like, the teachers were like, "Is this the same Eliane?"
I
So she was
know. Yeah.
changed. She was like, "Oh, that there's nothing made me make me happy when I see people in my organization. Even
Mhm.
if they didn't make money, okay, even if they haven't made money yet, but when they the same way they came in, it's not the same way they are right now mentally.
True.
It makes
True.
me happy. It
I
makes
know.
me
Yeah.
happy.
Because that's progress, and that's what you've
Yeah,
been
it's
talking about.
progress. It shows me that they're actually taking in my words. I'm telling you. So when I give them the same way they came in the business, it's not the same way they are in a mental, and then they apply it. They appears physically. In what
Yeah.
in terms of money, I'm like, so my gosh, I'm so happy, man. I'm so proud of my team. But they encourage me so much, man, for sure.
It,
I'm
it,
so proud
it's
of them.
it's crazy that the little habits that we do every day even shows up on the bank account.
Yeah,
It's crazy, man. It's crazy,
yes,
Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Dan. I really
yeah.
appreciate you. I know that if we stay here, we can even make to 5 days
5 hours,
and
then
7 days and
let
5 hours a
yeah,
day, So I
yeah, just
really appreciate you, and I'm very every time that we meet and discuss about this journey to success, it
mm-hmm,
brings a very big hunger and desire as I saw on a success balance scale. It
mm-hmm,
makes my desires to success bigger and more.
mm-hmm.
Did I have to feel like ask you every time to come and
That's true. That's true, man. That's true. For sure, the success brand skill, if we can pull in work on it, we're gonna. It has to because you can never have 50 here. I mean, you can have 50, have here five, and then you think it's gonna be able to do it.
yeah,
You have,
true,
yeah, yes, sir. That's the formula right now, and then that's it. And then the last point, which is the four steps, is being patient. It's
true.
being patient. That's it. Do that,
Yeah.
and guess what? You might things will manifest. I
Ladies
did
and
it.
gen-
I did it. I applied it. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, as he said, I think it's worth repeating all time. He said first is you gotta have the humility, and I'm not gonna explain that because we've talked about this several times. And he says the other one should be the teachability index, if I'm not mistaken. And the third one, he said it should be the success balance scale. And then the other one that he just said is patience.
Yeah.
So you can see that I've been following, and it's worth it, man. I'm not losing whenever I get here. I
Worth it. And hey,
try
guess
to
what? You
suck.
can't. And guess what? You can't jump. You can't be patient when you don't know what you're being patient for.
Yeah,
You see that?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. Thank you. I
So
mean,
yeah,
Mr. Lay, again. Let me take this opportunity to thank you so much, man, for the opportunity you give me here, for the time you put in here. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to the audience here. And one more time, I want to appreciate every single person who are watching right now. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. I saw here T-Bag and others, and Rupees and others. Just know I'm really thankful whoever you're watching from. See lovely. I really thank every single time. The minute you shows up, the minute you give me to listen, it shows me the hunger you have. Because I
Yeah,
was
it's
like that.
true.
I was like that. So it doesn't. Don't guys don't think that the time you have put in here to come and listen, it means nothing. It means something to me.
No, it doesn't mean nothing. It
It's
means
like
a
you're
lot.
giving money to me. Okay.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate you all for listening, for joining and learn and joining with one others. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. It gives me the courage because it shows me also you are willing. Because
Yeah,
hey,
sure.
guess what? Nobody could be from since we started until now if they're not willing.
Yeah,
But
true. Yeah.
I saw people who are here since we started until now they're here. That means they're willing. That's the number one
Yeah.
thing. Willing to learn. So they are willing to learn and they're willing to listen. That's amazing. I really appreciate. That's how I started, and that's where I am right now. Okay, I really appreciate you all. I really may God bless you so much abundantly. I will say this: Hey, take care and take charge for sure. I really appreciate.
Yeah. Ladies
Yeah,
and gentlemen, we really appreciate you for coming over here. It's always a privilege to have you, like I said, and I always say that all the time. Whenever I get a chance to, like, it's always a privilege. You too, Mr. Don. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity and also surrendering all the text that you have. I know that you're a busy man. I don't doubt that you've sacrificed a lot to be here with us, and it's a privilege. I know that God will bless you more abundantly for the actions that you're doing. You've created more leaders in society, which means you didn't come here to ask what can the country do for you, but you came here to do something for the country. So yeah, it's a privilege, man.
yeah.
First of
Thank
all, how
you.
you feel about that?
When I feel so good, man, I feel so good when I'm sharing something out. Hey, whenever you share something out, you learn it twice. You know. So I'm so grateful that I'm sharing to people who actually needs it. You
True,
know. So it's
true.
like it's like giving someone food who doesn't need it, they don't appreciate it. But
Yeah, true.
giving someone who's hunger, he appreciates it, and I
Again,
appreciate.
yeah,
Yeah, Mr. T-Bag, my brother, man, thank you so much for being here. I know you have a lot to do, but hey, you have and your thing, your team is here. I appreciate, man. I appreciate the time you being here and attend here, and it really means a lot to me. It means a lot to
yeah.
the whole everybody. This guy, man, he has we met out there, and he has what you call leadership thing. I didn't.
Hmm.
It was my first time being on TikTok. Okay, I went there, was celebrated. I saw the leadership he has. Okay, he didn't know me,
True.
he didn't know anything, but the leadership he has, I saw it had the hunger I had before joining the
I,
industry, before learning the industry, before learning the whole country now. So when I saw there the services he's doing there and how the love he has there, I'm like, why not? This is the kind of person I need in my life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Let me be together with him. So he's amazing. I salute you, every single person out there. Just know I really appreciate a lot abundantly T-Bag and their team and everybody, the family. I really appreciate. Thank you so much, Mr. Lay. I really thank you so much again.
Hey,
May God bless
Teabag.
you all. Yeah,
Teabag, and know that you're listening to me. If you're still here, man, I won't say that God bless you, but I know that you're going to, keep it up. The hunger that you keep showing it's going to show in your bank account too.
yes, sir.
It's just what I want to say is just keep doing the little thing that you're doing, and you'll see the results. I'm telling you, and yeah, I can see that too. The fact that since we started, you were still here with us, man. This shit that says a lot. So yeah, I also salute your team and everybody else who's here. May God continue to bless you more abundantly. So we're gonna go ahead and close this. But all in all, man, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much. Take care and take care, you guys.
Yeah.
See you the next time. Also, have questions next time when you have it. Have them
Yeah.
ready. Ask them to me. Anything you want to know. Next time I come, I think we're going to start with the questions. Thank you
Oh,
so much.
one more thing before we close. I'm sorry, Mr. Don. Can you go ahead and demonstrate for us the journey that you have to your top winners on the Bahamas trip, please? Do you have it on your computer so people can look at it?
Uh, yeah, right. I have, yeah, of course, I organized this wonderful trip. of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a dream come true. For all my organization, I think for those who are on TikTok, I think I posted it already. But to those who
Mhm.
can see it on YouTube and everything on your Facebook, the screen is here. This is a trip I put more than I was the amount of money I put in there because you have it's much team I have, okay, much team I have.
Sure.
It's more because they're gonna come from different countries for only attending this wonderful thing in the here in the USA. So this is like a reward I can give them
It's a
because
very big one.
yeah, I can't appreciate my team so my organization so much than just giving it. You know what? We talk about lifestyle, right? I'm like,
Sure.
let's go live it. And when I asked around my team, few of them been on this kind of thing. I'm like, let's go enjoy. Let's go eat. We're gonna be there enjoying life, not worrying about the bills, not worrying about the problem, the challenge you face through. This is the kind of the word I'm gonna give to the whole team. The whole team. 5 days Bahamas, perfect day cruising. Okay, we're gonna be enjoying. To every single person, everybody's willing actually, and anybody who can start actually, he can get a chance. No matter which country he's coming from, he can get a chance to get enrolled in it. So I'm very so happy, and I can't wait to experience it, this wonderful day. It's very soon, next month actually coming up, and anybody's welcome. Anybody's welcome as long as you really show me you are willing, of course. Hey, the trip is here, and anybody's actually ready to do it. So may God bless you all abundantly. See you soon on this trip and other trips more coming in, and that's the lifestyle I mean we're living. Okay, we don't just talk.
Peace.
Okay, we live it actually.
Yeah.
So peace up, and may God bless you, and see you next time.